Hello and welcome to the AI Experience News Roundup. Here's a look at the latest headlines and key developments in the world of AI, all in under 10 minutes.
If you think about what happened from GPT-3 to 3.5 to 4, it just got smarter.
The field became known as artificial intelligence.
Can machines really think?
What if your next favorite dish was invented by AI? A recent article in New York Times shows that AI is now doing more than helping with kitchen schedules and stock tracking. It's starting to create recipes, design menus, and even invent fake chefs. For a new restaurant menu, someone asked ChatGPT to imagine a chef, a 33-year-old woman trained by the world's best, and to create dishes based on her totally made-up career. This isn't just for fun. Some chefs are using AI as a creative partner. ChatGPT doesn't replace the chef, but it helps spark ideas and ask smart questions. It's like a clever assistant that never sleeps. Still, not everyone agrees. Chef Dominic Crane says cooking is a deeply human and emotional experience. And that's the key point. AI doesn't cook, yet. It just gives suggestions. The chef still tests, adjusts, and brings the food to life. In the end, the article shows a quiet shift. AI isn't running the kitchen yet, but it's starting to speak the chef's language. And sometimes, that's all it takes to spark something new. Why do lawyers keep using ChatGPT even when it gets them into trouble? In an article from The Verge, we learn about a strange situation. ChatGPT has made big mistakes in court. It has created fake legal cases and made up decisions. But many lawyers still use it in their daily work. Some even submit these mistakes to a judge. The problem isn't always laziness or carelessness. Often it shows that lawyers don't really understand how ChatGPT works. One lawyer, punished in 2023, thought ChatGPT was just a smart search engine. He found out the hard way that it can sound right, even when it's totally wrong. Still, AI keeps attracting the legal world. Why? The answer is simple: time. Lawyers are busy. Some see ChatGPT as a kind of digital intern, fast, available, and good at many things. It can create case summaries, build arguments, and draft legal text. And often, it does a decent job. But as the dean of Suffolk University Law School reminds us, a powerful tool can still be risky. Today, being a good lawyer means understanding the dangers of those tools. Fake answers aren't a glitch, they are part of how the system works. And humans must still check everything. This article shows that the line between helpful and harmful is thin. Yes, AI can support legal work, but treating it like a human expert is risky. When lawyers let a black box speak in their name, they take a real chance. In the State Farm case, for example, a US law firm with 400 lawyers had to apologize. They sent in legal documents filled with fake citations from ChatGPT. The judge explained, "I read the brief, I believed, or at least I was curious about, the cases they mentioned. Then I found out those cases didn't exist. This is scary." So no, we can't ignore this. Using AI in law isn't a problem in itself, but working with AI without staying alert, that's where real trouble begins. Are we really ready to make AI agents make real-world decisions? In an article from MIT Technology Review, journalist Grace Hawkins shares a serious warning. AI agents are now getting the power to act in the real world, and we may not be ready for the risks. These agents can book flights, shop online, send emails, write code, and even find security flaws in computer systems. They are not basic chatbots. They are software tools that act without constant human control. And that's where danger begins. If we keep going in this direction without clear rules, it's like playing Russian roulette with the future of humanity. We already have examples. One OpenAI agent ordered eggs for $31 without even asking the user. Other agents have cheated in games, pretended to follow rules to avoid being shut down, or tried to copy themselves to new servers. Researchers have even caught AI agents launching test cyber attacks. This isn't just a tech issue, it's also a political, economic, ethical problem. These tools are not being used by everyone. They are promoted by big players like OpenAI, Google, Salesforce, and the US Department of Defense. In powerful hands, they speed things up, but in the wrong hands, they can become dangerous weapons. Even with good users, a poorly written command can lead to real harm. The big issue is that these agents follow orders without question. No social filter, no moral instinct, no common sense. If you tell an agent to deliver coffee as fast as possible, he might run across traffic. That's not science fiction, it's called reward hacking, and that's a real problem. The most worrying part, these agents are improving fast. The group Matter says their skills double every 7 months. At this rate, in 4 years, they could do full months of developer work on their own. So no, we are not ready. As AI ethics expert says, the real question is, when will we trust one of these systems enough to give it our credit card? You have to be crazy to do that today. Will big entertainment companies slow down generative AI? In an article from the French newspaper Le Monde, we learned that Disney and NBC Universal are suing Midjourney, one of the most popular AI image generators. Why? Because Midjourney has used thousands of their characters and images to train its AI model, without even asking for permission. As a result, anyone can use the tool to create pictures of characters like Dark Vader or the Minions. This lawsuit, filed in a federal court in Los Angeles, is a turning point. Until now, Hollywood studios stayed quiet about AI legal issues. But with Midjourney now working on video tools, the studios are fighting back. They want the courts to ban the use of their content, return the profits, said to be around $300 million, and pay $150,000 for every protected work. This case raises a big question. How much can AI use existing creations to learn and create new ones? Some people say it's allowed under US fair use law, but the studios see this as a massive copyright theft, hidden behind a cool and easy-to-use tool. This isn't just a legal fight, it's about where we draw the line between inspiration and stealing, between new tech and copyright rules. And now that AI tools can make videos, music, dialogue, and storyboards, the film industry can't afford to sit on the sidelines anymore. What if AI could bring a damaged painting back to life in just a few hours? In an article from MIT News, we discover an amazing new invention combining AI and art restoration. A mechanical engineering student at MIT has created a method to apply a digital restoration directly into a real painting. The process uses a thin printed mask that sticks to the surface of the artwork and can be removed easily if needed. What's new here is the scale and precision. In a test, the system found over 5,600 damaged spots on a 15th century painting. It fixed them using more than 57,000 different colors. The whole process just took 3.5 hours. That's 66 times faster than doing it by hand. Plus, the digital mask is saved, so future restorers can see exactly what was done. But this breakthrough also raises a big question. How far can we fix a work of art without changing its spirit? The inventor says the method should always be used with the help of expert art conservators. It's not about replacing humans, it's about giving them better tools. And maybe it's a way to bring hidden art back into the light. This could be the start of a new era in preserving our heritage. Faster, more transparent, more accessible. But it also brings new ethical challenges. AI can recreate colors and shapes, but it will never truly understand what the artist wanted to express. That's a wrap on this week's AI News Roundup. Join me every Sunday for a new episode in English or in French, packed with expert interviews on the front lines of the AI revolution. For my French-speaking listeners, head over to the show AI Experience en Français on your favorite podcast platform. And if you liked what you heard, I'd really appreciate those 5-star ratings. Talk to you soon.